Hi guys, Dr. Chloe Costigan here from Mobility Doc. Today I'm going to go over 3 different exercises that I want you to do to begin to strengthen and activate the core. The first one is going to be more of a mobility exercise to make sure that you can keep your spine in the proper position. The second one is going to be helpful for activating some of the core muscles. And then the third one is going to be helpful for integrating the first exercise and the second exercise. The first exercise is trunk extension over the foam roller. So you'll need a foam roller. Now, what we're focusing on is improving some of the mobility in your thoracic spine. So from the bottom of the rib cage to the base of the neck. This is what is imperative for making sure that you can put your spine in the proper position. Because remember, your core strength comes from being able to put your spine in a proper position and then be strong in that position. So you're going to place the foam roller at the bottom of the rib cage, interlace your hands behind your back, and then you're going to arch over the foam roller. So you see when I'm doing this, I'm not lifting my butt up, I'm not tucking my pelvis, I'm not overarching, and I'm not leading with my head. I'm trying to make sure that I'm moving right from where that foam roller is. Then I'm going to lift up, go to the next spot, come down, and then come back up. So I'm working my way up my thoracic spine, and then as I'm going down, I'm just trying to see like where I get to start, and I'm working up the entire part of my back. So I'm not just staying in one area, I just go down, and then I come back up, and then I move to the next area. So you want to work from the bottom of the rib cage up to the base of the neck. Once you get in between the shoulder blades, you're not going to be able to move like quite as far, but it's really important to try to get to each one of those vertebrae. The next thing we're going to do are bird dogs, or we might just do a single leg hip extension. This is going to be helpful for finding some of those lower abdominal muscles, what we typically call your transverse abdominis muscle. It also though helps to strengthen all the muscles around your spine, because like as I've explained before, we need to strengthen all of the muscles that go around the spine from the base of the skull all the way down to the bottom of the spine. So you're going to come on all fours. Now, what I need to do is I need to make sure that I'm in a neutral position when I do this, because what happens is I don't want to strengthen in this position, I don't want to strengthen in this position, I want to try to be in as good a position as possible. So if you look at my neck, I'm trying to keep the back of my neck long, so I'm not letting it drop, I'm not overarching it. So I'm keeping the back of my neck long. Now, my thoracic spine, a lot of times people will wrap, that's why we just did the extension over the foam roller. So I'm in a neutral position. And then same thing with my lower back. I have a slight curve, so I'm not tucking, but I'm not overarching. Now, when I'm here, I'm gonna bring this leg behind me. Now, without moving anything else, so all of my spine is staying stable, I'm just going to extend my hip and then come back down. Now, you can add in the arm of, okay, I'm gonna extend this left leg, reach this arm out, and then come down, and then switch to the other side. So when I'm doing this, what happens a lot of times is I kind of start doing this. I start rotating or I start overarching through my back. So as much as I can, keeping my spine in one position, I'm activating these lower abdominal muscles by thinking about like pulling them in toward each other and then lifting that leg up. Finally, I'm going to build off of the bird dogs by just doing a static plank. So when I do this, again, for my setup, I'm coming into that all four position. My neck is in a neutral position. Same thing with my thoracic spine and my lumbar spine. So I'm not overarched, I'm not too tucked. Then as I bring this one leg out, this is exactly how it was in bird dog when I'm here, that I'm getting my stability from it's like I'm reaching out through that leg. So then I'm here, my shoulders are over my wrists, bring the other leg back, and then I'm going to hold here. So then once you come into this position, check in with your neck, check in with your back. Am I rounding too much? Am I dropping too much? Check in with your lumbar spine. Are you arching? Are you tucking too much? And then try to make sure that those legs are as active as possible. I'm also trying to make sure that I'm pushing through my hands as best I can. So to recap, first we're going to do the extension over the foam roller. Try to find 10 spots. So from the bottom of the rib cage to the base of the neck. Do that arch back 10 times. Then you're going to do bird dogs. You're going to do 10 on each side. And then for the plank, try to hold 15 to 30 seconds and then repeat that 2 more times.